Hey, Chris, you
Hey,
guys
John.
getting ready for a game Saturday? Might get the start Saturday. How different is preparation for you this week compared to the last 2 weeks when you were second on the depth chart?
As far as preparation, besides practice, nothing really changes for me. As far as film and getting my mind right, getting my body right, all those things, I'm doing the same things every week. So I'm just going to stick to the script in that sense. Do my same routine. And then as far as practice goes, obviously, you got to get some more reps just in case, whatever the deal is. So, that can look a little bit different. But either way, they're trying to get reps. Last couple of weeks, this week, we're going against our defense, against scout team, whatever it is. Staying locked in, getting mental reps behind if you're not in, those kind of things. So it looks pretty similar.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, Damien Sordelet with the News in Advance. How did reps look like today for you? Did you get more first team, or has it been comparable the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, we're kind of doing first and second team. It's similar kind of stuff. Malik day to day, those kind of things. We just got to keep, staying ready. Whatever it is, me and JB got to get more reps, obviously, in case that is the case. So, just got to stay ready, keep getting the reps. As we put in a different game plan, whatever it is. Obviously, the game plan will look a little different if I'm in or Malik's in.
You were able to get a few snaps under your belt on Saturday. Not a lot. You guys are trying to run the clock out there a little bit, but what did you learn from those reps and as you got a chance to go back and look at the film?
Yeah, no, it was exciting to get out there, play with those guys, step on the field for the first time. Um, just there's only a couple throws, but as far as reads and stuff, I could be a little better on some of them, just getting to a different spot. But move the chains on the one, and hopefully, maybe could have went to the other side on the that third down, and got the first. Might have had a better, more room to that other side, the left side of the field. But other than that, it was good. Can't drop the snap, obviously. Got to get some snaps before I get out there. That one came back a little bit, but good thing I got on the ball, and then we were able to move the chains. But it was only a few snaps, so end up getting more reps this week. It'll be exciting stuff.
And it was the first time you gotten live game reps, since last year when you got injured. How good was that, to kind of get your feet wet, so to speak?
Yeah, no, I was kind of thinking. I didn't really think about that until the game. My girlfriend actually said it to me. She's like, "That was the first time, I've seen you on the field since you got hurt." So that was definitely, thinking post. I wasn't really in the game thinking about that, but thinking back to it, definitely just a blessing. That God's got me this far and just got me healthy. I'm in a great place that got me taken care of every day and made sure I was able to have all the resources and access to things that ended up getting me better and healthy and ready back to play.
Chris, you go back to last year, and you were in the starter's position at Maine, and then you got hurt on that. I think it was the QB sneak against Richmond. Before coming to play here at Liberty. Um, in, how did you work with Joe during that time when he came in to replace you? And what's the relationship been like for you and Malik now that you're the guy who might have to come in and play some significant snaps?
Yeah, right. Well, with Joe, he's a freshman. He's a younger kid coming in. Hasn't really had much experience playing or in game situations, in game weeks, preparing for games, things like that. So when early on, I try to bring him with me and just show him how I prepared, show him how we practice. Extra meetings with different guys, watching film, getting your body right, and then after that, once I got hurt, I kind of became that role for him to just push him to make sure he was doing everything he needed to do. He ended up doing a great job, which was good to watch. As far as Malik, he's an older guy. So I don't think, from my standpoint, I'm just doing kind of the things that I would do normally. And then, I think he has his own routine, those kind of things. So, I don't want to step on any toes there. I like that everybody all quarterbacks have their own way of preparing for a game, watching film, how they take care of their bodies, things like that. So it's a little bit different, just because, an older guy and a younger guy.
Looking ahead to North Alabama, based on the film you've been able to see, what type of challenges is that?
Yeah, I mean, they're a good team. Obviously, they were a Division II powerhouse for a while and moved up. They won a couple games last year, I think 4 games. And they played some other teams close. So, watching the film, their front all returns. Their front 4, I think. So, and then they got some transfers in the back end and different things. I know number 10 or 6 up front transfer. So, they got some players out there. And they're going to come in here first game. They're going to be excited, a lot of energy. So we're going to have to match that and just run our offense, let the defense take care of their business, and just play the game and have fun.
Chris, you have that. I guess for 3-4 years, you had that FCS mentality of when you get the opportunity to play an FBS team, it's kind of like your bowl game, so to speak, unless you make the playoffs. Can you go into what the mindset's going to be like for North Alabama on the opposite sideline and how they're going to play?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, when you're an FCS team coming in, you got nothing to lose. I think that's the biggest thing is that, most of the time you're getting paid to come here and play, and you're playing a bigger school, more scholarships, things like that. So you have that chip on your shoulder, and that's how we kind of always looked at it at Maine, was coming to here, going to West Kentucky or wherever we went. It was always that chip on our shoulder to just, go put everything out there, stick to what we do. We don't have to do anything crazy or different, and just, trust the game plan and allow itself to work out. But, you got to play for 4 quarters against these teams, especially as an FCS team. Play full 4 quarters, kind of let the scoreboard go where it's may.
Chris, do you think that's something, maybe hard for you to answer, but, maybe more of a factor in a game like this year with them only playing 4 games this fall?
Yeah, maybe for them. I mean, less games, obviously you don't want to, waste an opportunity, but, whether you're playing 4 games or 15 games, 10 games, whatever it is, each game's the same, and it's always an opportunity to, get better, play football, do the thing we love. So I think, no matter how many games you play, it's the same opportunity. It's the same passion you're going to put out in the field. So you got to treat it like that, whether it's us or the other team.
I just came back in the room, so I'm not sure how long Chris has been up there at this point, but I'll ask this, Chris, as you prepare for this one this week, I mean, chance that you could be starting the game or playing significantly, I mean, what's the preparation like for you this week?
Yeah, we asked that earlier, but it was the same kind of idea that, during the week, my preparation, as far as film goes and meeting with coaches and things like that, taking care of my body, it's always the same. And I try to keep a routine of that, ever since, I was at Maine. So those kind of things are going to be the same no matter if I'm first string or second string. And then on the field, obviously, you got to get more reps, with the chance that you're going to play. You got to be ready to see all different looks against, the different plays we're putting in, whatever it is, pass plays, run plays. You're going to have to get those reps and, get them live because it's always different live. But, mental reps, things like that, I'm going to get behind and, continue to do that.
What was the feeling when you got thrust into the game this past week?
I was excited, obviously, but, it was tough to watch Malik go down. I wanted to make sure, he was okay, checked on him. And then, there's 4 minutes left, got to finish the game, get a couple first downs. So you got to lock in. But, I was just staying calm, collected, cool, just kind of getting back into, the mindset, of playing. And that was kind of the idea, for me.
Is it kind of cool to hand off to Payback again? I mean, he hasn't really done that since Maine. I mean, could you imagine you guys be doing this again in a different state, a different school?
No, I couldn't. When he left, I never thought that I'd be here, on the field with him again, which is pretty funny. But, we kind of made that joke going out in the field, and it was good to have him out there. Definitely a comfortable ability for me to, be next to someone that, I was next to for 2 years and then on the same team for a couple of years.